Another Christian truth that was altered by pagan influence was the Lord's Supper. Jesus instituted the communion service, also known by some as the Eucharist, to be a beautiful yet simple ceremony where his followers would drink unfermented wine and eat unleavened bread. These symbols of Jesus' sinless body and blood are designed to help believers remember the sacrifice and the teachings of Christ.
By far the most important rite for late medieval Christians was the Eucharist or communion, or as they most commonly called it, the Mass.
Men and women all come together and take the sacrament. They celebrate what we would call communion, taking the body and blood of Jesus Christ.
But again, under the influence of heathen rituals, the Holy Communion service was gradually changed by church leaders into a mystical ceremony. In this new ritual, fermented wine was used, and the priest, allegedly, had the power to transform the bread and the wine into the actual body and blood of Christ.
This is transubstantiation, the notion that a priest transforms the Eucharist into the body and blood of Christ through the pronunciation and the formula hoc est enum corpus meum, this is my body.
They were powerful words believed to have the property that when they were uttered, God transformed the nature of the bread and the wine into the body and blood of the risen Jesus Christ.
Even to the point where later on they say, we are creating God by speaking the words of mystagogy.
Essentially, what happened on the altar was that bread became body, wine became blood, but they just still looked like bread and wine.
This offering of the sacrifice in the Eucharist, this sacrifice of praise, this communal meal, now becomes not a remembrance of the sacrifice, but a sacrifice in of itself, and is giving salvation.
By 1415 AD, at the Council of Constance, church leaders further decreed that only the priests could drink the wine and the laity would only receive the bread. Yet the Bible clearly says that when Jesus established the communion service, they all drank from it.